All right, we're back with another Outlaws of Thunder Junction draft. Let's get in it. 3 steps ahead. Get the heck out of here. You know what I really like in this pack? Oh, Bruce Tarl we also really like. This card's awesome. Oh, no. I think we might want to pass this and be like, I don't really want to do green-white stuff. 3 steps ahead is good. I think I want a Prairie Dog. I want a Prairie Dog. I want to go into like this, but we're also passing it. But Prairie Dog, I love it so much. And it's also just one color. I hate starting with gold cards. And I make exceptions for certain things. I think Bruce Tarl is not a good enough exception. We'll take Prairie Dog, hope to get some Snakeskin Veils, and then win with this. But Newt. Combat damage to a player, target instant or sorcery. Nope. As soon as it says stuff about that, I just immediately skip. Fierce Retribution is an instant, so we do like it. I'd never play with Gold Rush. People take this card much higher than I do, and so I just never get to play it. But I think we take the Retribution. I think it's reasonable. It also goes with our Prairie Dog. It's white. It's removal. Let's keep it. Thunder Lasso. Bovine Intervention is not something we really love. Tiny Bones is good. You want to take a Tiny Bones here? I guess we do get to like cast our opponent's stuff. It's true. It is Ankle Biter with upside. I just wasn't initially thinking we were going to play white-black because I have horrible memories of white-black in my past. But you're right. It does suggest that black is open. Spinewood's Paladin also kind of interesting here because plotting stuff with our Prairie Dog is good. But I guess we're not always going to have Prairie Dog, so we can't just build a deck around it. Snakeskin Veil. That is also a card that is... There's no other green cards in this pack. Sterling Keykeeper, I do kind of like. But I think we take a Snakeskin Veil here and just be like, all right, we're either one of these colors. I guess Requisition Raid is good. I don't love these ones. 4-mana 3/2 that dies into a 1/1 isn't the worst thing. I'm going to take the Requisition Raid, though. Ooh. Land. Sterling Supplier also kind of interesting, but I like taking the desert here. Steer Clear. Tomb Trawler, not important in this draft format. Corrupted Conviction. We're not really playing tokens. So I think just a Steer Clear here. Would like some more mounts, though. Obviously, we're fighting so hard for any of the mounts that are good. Outlaw Medic and a Vengeful Townsfolk over a Zealous Muscle. Like, these are all so mediocre. Metamorphic Blast gets us so often. And then Decisive Denial. I'll probably just take a 2-drop, but... Ooh, Take Up the Shield. Here we go. And a Sterling Hound. Not super stoked on that, but Take Up the Shield is amazing. All right, cutting as much white as we possibly can. Because now we are... I like it when we're kind of like in white and then we get to choose. I had a draft in a top 8 of a RCQ where I was playing white-black and I heavily overestimated how good Outlaw Medic was and the Raven, and it ended up biting me in the butt. Do I want a Stagecoach or a Bighorn? I kind of like Bighorn. Bighorn builds us a field, right? So we'd much rather have that. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Yeah, that's my trauma. I like top 8'd this RCQ. It was awesome. And then my white-black deck at the end was so mediocre. It was awful. I kind of want... Though I might just take another medic, because at least it dies into a card. Uncommon... Something else, something else. Ooh, Griffin came back around. Okay. Yeah, I can't really tell if we're going to be green or black. Now that we have the... I don't like Buzzard at all. Ho! 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 Do, 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 do. This is a big let's go green. And it makes us way happier to have mounts. Currently, we have one mount. We have the Bighorn. But we have one steer clear. I'm going to take the Griff. A 3-mana 1/4 flying lifelink is already something we're interested in. Holy Cow does go with Prairie Dog a little bit better, but I want the Griff. Oh, this Mystic Snake art is super cool. Look at all this stuff. We got a Conduit Pylons, Bristlepack Sentry, and a Sterling Keykeeper. You like the Treasure Dredger? Currently I have one black card I want to play. Yeah, but also, what if I'm green? I guess there's not really anything else we like. This is fine. It's either that or like a Conduit Pylons, but we probably just... Okay. I guess I'll take it. I think you bullied me into that one. Didn't want it. Oh, a Frontier Seeker. Well, Consuming Ashes. We do need removal, actually. You want to take Pillage? No way. No way. I guess we do get a treasure token. Are we that aggressive, though? If we... Consuming Ashes is double black, but that does mean, like, okay, we are playing black. Makes me less interested in the Griff. And I do need removal. I'm going to take the removal spell, I think. Ooh, and the land? Desert seems great here. Yikes. Look at all this cool red stuff, though. Raven... Gold Pan Thunder Salvo. Bucolic Ranch. If we had more mounts and stuff, that would be interesting. I like Bird. I am interested in Bird. But it's, once again, another card that has, like, burned me. We have lots of 2-drops. Do I want land? No, I'll take the Bird. I like the Bird. Oh, man. Marauding Sphinx? Man, these cards are so much better than the trash that we're getting. I'm going to take this stupid Pillage, but we're not going to play it, most likely. Another Griff! Okay. Here we go. Bandit's Hall, not really what we're doing. Desperate Bloodseeker. But another Griff. And a Bridled Bighorn. Here we go. Ooh, also Gigapede. But we want mounts. Let's take another mount. Not really anything here we like. Guess we could take a Boneyard Desecrator. Since we are kind of in between these things. Like, we're taking Griffs, not necessarily over a bunch of stuff. But... probably just a Sterling Hound. We don't want... Jim Lightfoot does do, like, the Prairie Dog thing, but we're so far away from that right now. Green is definitely not open. You know what's open? Blue and red, like always. You gotta fight. You gotta fight in this, baby. Okay, let's see. I don't want to play Buzzard. Don't want to play Carnage. I don't want to play Sentry. Gold Pan, maybe, just because it gives us treasures. I don't want to play this. Oh, baby. Imp's Mischief is a pet card of mine. I do like it. Trash the Town, Hard Bristle Bandit, all this stuff. But Trained Airynx, I kind of like the saddle thing. My black seems fine, but I'm not obsessed with it. Like, what do we... I like the Congressional Griff and Snakeskin Veil so much more than, like, Boneyard Desecrator. I just need some removal spells. There's also Bounding Felidar. That just wins games. But I think an Aven Interrupter sounds so nice. But look at these mounts. We're definitely taking the Aven. Yeah. Another stupid pitiless bullshit. Diekmuk Desperado, one of our favorite cards. Mirage Mesa, but there's also a Voracious Vermin. This card's very strong. I think we're leaning a little bit more green now. Cactarantula over a Vault Plunderer and more of this other stuff. Laughing Jasper Flint. Man, these cards are great. I'll take the Cactarantula as I'm less and less excited about black. However, our removal is like a 0. This card is so weird to me. When it attacks, create a treasure token for each creature that crewed it this turn. It says crew 1. You can only activate it once each turn. So, like, what do you do? I don't know. Take the Townsfolk here. Pylon over Corrupted Conviction. I'll take a Pylon. Jolene? Another Bighorn. I don't know if we need 3. Oh, look at these other cards that seem so good and cool. I do like Jolene in those decks. I could take a Stagecoach, I think, at this point. But we're so deep into white now that I'm just like, what do we even... Man. We're basically just playing white cards, and then maybe there will be some other cards in here. Take these out. Take this out. If I don't have to play black, that would be great. Kind of means I don't really want this Unwanted Griffin. Oh, the Townsfolk. But to be fair, it kind of looks like we're a little bit forced into doing this. Maybe Desecrator isn't so bad since we played the Medics. We have 1 removal spell. Guess we have 2, kind of. Tumbleweed Rising? Sure. I think playing double black for Consuming Ashes is pretty brutal. Bedevil, Overzealous, whatever. I'm just going to take... I'm not going to play the Overzealous thing. I just don't think I want to play these cheap black cards. Like, Tiny Bones ended up not really being what we want, I think. All right, folks, this is our deck. So we are playing 3 colors. Essentially, we're really just playing white with some black cards and then just a sprinkle of green with this, our Congregation Griff. Nice. But yeah, anyway, I think what we're kind of trying to do is like flood the board with a bunch of creatures and then be able to either sacrifice those creatures to our Boneyard Desecrator to get some triggers, maybe make our Vengeful Townsfolk really huge, and hopefully interrupt our opponent a little bit with the sprinkles of removal we have. We're a little bit light. Consuming Ashes and Fierce Retribution are the only real ones, with Steer Clear being kind of helpful, and Take Up the Shield just being a nice combat trick. But boosting our huge board with our Stagecoach security and our Requisition Raid seems like it's going to be pretty good. So we have the means to do some cool stuff. And all else fails, maybe a Prairie Dog will help us. But in the end, let's see how this goes. I don't know. Play a bunch of creatures. Hope that our opponents get run over. Maybe. Well, we got all our colors. That's amazing. This is pretty nice. Yes. All right. You hurt us, we hurt you right back. Let's do this. Get some white. We could play Raven, and then next turn shoot them and Outlaw Medic. Yeah, I think just playing a Raven seems fine. Decent enough. Start the beats. Oh, opponent has Taste. 3/3. What does this guy do again? When he attacks, he becomes a 4/5. Then you may return any number of creatures that saddle it to their owner's hand. So they bounce stuff around and do things. Okay. Shoot you. And I get to gain some life. And I get to play this. I also get to gain life through that. Take that, opponent. Ta-ta. Plunderer. Well, sure. They might want to, like, saddle up attack. Okay, draw it again next turn. 4. I don't really like losing 4 life here. Is pretty annoying. Maybe I just block to gain a life, draw a card. Doesn't really do much. But we're trying to get another land. There it is. There she is. I wonder if we just play Bighorn and have a 3/4. And it's like, you can do what you want. You can do what you want, opponent. If you redo the entire play you had last turn, that's fine. We'll take the 4, and then we'll start spitting out little chumpers. Yeah, they're at 13 already. Maybe next turn we can either play Sterling Hound or the Griff, and then if we have a land, we get to play a 2-drop. All right, opponent doesn't want to attack. That's great. I could play Sterling Hound and crew the Bighorn. Ooh, Tiny Bones is also a thing. Interesting. Was kind of hoping to be able to get something. I could attack and eat both of their creatures. But also I might need this for something else. So maybe the attack is just not the best thing to do. We can play Griff and Tiny Bones. Just swing. I guess we can swing with the take up the shields. Okay. Okay, I got it. We're swinging with the sheep. We want to take up the shield this turn. Okay, we won. All right. All right, they go to 9 because they're scared of us. Let's play the Griff. Let's play Tiny Bones. End the turn. All right. They have to gain some life with their Armadillo, get a land. Pretty glad they were forced to do that instead of being able to play it. Once again, hope to draw something. Because saddling the Griff sounds pretty nice. I don't think we want to steal anything from their graveyard, really. Like, steer clear. That actually gives us the opportunity to Sterling Hound crew. Griff is a saddle 3, so unfortunately we have a bunch of 1-drops, which is kind of annoying. But I do have steer clear now, so I'm a little bit more interested in attacking, and if they double block, I get to kill something. I think that's what we will do. Play this. Let's try to find a land, people. Ooh, you know what? Maybe we just don't need a land. Maybe we do need a land. I don't think we need Stagecoach. Crew the Hound. The Hound. Opponent gets to decide whether blocking is good. Double blocks. Yep. Now we get to eat that too. They go to 7. We go to 25. We end the turn. That did work out the way that I had hoped. Sure. They can kill the Hound if they would like. That's fine. Spending 3 mana and a card to kill our Sterling Hound after it already surveilled. Like, sure. Sure. And they scoop it up. Let's go. First train. Yeah, baby. Again, we have all of our colors. awkward that we don't have a play until turn 3, and we can't even play this. Ooh, that actually is kind of annoying. I'm gonna keep and pray, but this is a pretty rough hand, honestly. All things considered, we need planes to be able to play the Griff. Well, a Sterling Hound will help us get there. Okay, that was lucky. We need that. Like, this is gonna be super helpful. Ooh. I do just want lands now. Yeah, let's draw planes next turn. Which was probably... Ooh, yeah. We're just gonna eat this thing. Like... Huh. I think we just dump these lands, though. Both of them? Or just one of them? Bin the swamp, hold the plains. We get one next turn, we get to play Griff and the medic. That's definitely something. Tycoon. Sure. Alright. Yeah. Play this medic. Griff. We want to flood the board with creatures. Lassoed by the law. Alrighty. That's a good card. Do we just draw the card? Okay, more cards. Surveil. Do I want a Trained Erranx? I guess it's a creature. It's something. Attack for 3. Play the Wanted Griffin. We might not block now. Because making them sacrifice one of their mercenary tokens does not seem very important. And attacking for 3 in the air seems pretty important. Then we could play Boneyard Desecrator and have... I guess we don't have mana up to sacrifice something. Ferocification and Vengeful Townfolk. This gives a creature... Menace and haste. So they're going to attack for a lot. No blocks. We go to 12. Trade with the 4-2 there. But this way, they're at 4. This feels much better. And now I just need to find a way to get one more point of damage through after the Griff hits. Like, that was very aggressive on their part. Oh, they have their own Wanted Griffin. Okay, so that is a thing. They can give it haste. And menace. I doubt that they're going to give it to the Griff, though. That seems kind of strange. I think our draw is going to be pretty important here. Oh, they did. Oh, but they're not attacking. Okay. I could crew this. Attack with everybody. Sacrifice things when I need to. I kind of like that. Let's just go very aggressive. Try to end the game. Scry 1. Townsfolk. I mean, sure. We just need something. They're going to give this indestructible. Do I like sacrifice the hound on the way out, or just be like, sure, we killed that thing? Guess we go to first strike damage. We kill. Sure. That gets bigger. I could keep my Boneyard Desecrator around. I could sacrifice both of these creatures. Have a big menace thing next turn. I actually kind of like this plan. But I guess they just get removal and then it's gone. I'll get a blocker. I'll get one from here. And I'm... Nine, 10, 11, 12. Oh, shoot. I didn't think about that. Also, why did I think I got to draw cards if I did this? Maybe that was also part of my mental plan. I guess we just lose then instead. It's pretty cool. We lose it for Xaxes. Yuck. Guess we should have cared about this for ossification a bit more. We tried to be aggressive, get that last point of damage in, but wasn't really it. Okay. We get to surveil. We get to play this guy. We got some stuff to do. We're playing fast and loose. Like we do. Omenport Vigilante. Plunderer, sure. I can Aven Interrupter, or I can just Sterling Hound. I think I just Sterling Hound set up my draws. Another Griff. I don't really want to dump, but it's like a dead card right now. Yeah, probably just dump it. Like, what is it going to do in our hand? Interested in drawing a card. Sure. Tycoon. Sure. Yep. Bighorn is a big yes. Alright, so either we Aven Interrupter them, or we're going to take up the shield. Kill this, or we don't kill anything, actually. We just kill this. This guy's so annoying. I guess I can double kill it, which sucks. I guess we just do this. I guess we only have to... Yeah, we just do Steer Clear. Never mind. Okay, this isn't so bad. Sacrifice that. That was pretty good. We did like that. We don't get to play Aven Interrupter now, which is kind of shitty, but... What are you going to do? Outlaw Medic, sure. I can't just cast the Bighorn and just be like, there you go. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Make a bunch of creatures for the Stagecoach. I'm interested in doing that, for sure. Oh no. Alright, 3 mana. Okay, sure. That's pretty annoying, but not the worst thing that could happen. Another Swamp. Means I can play Griff. Alright, we're going to attack like this. If they want to block, we have Take Up the Shield. I feel like we're kind of showing them we have Take Up the Shield. I think we play the Griff. Pass the turn. So now opponent should be like, alright, they have Take Up the Shield, and they want to try to get us to get rid of that card. They have a Vigilant 4/3 flyer, which is quite strong. But if we can get a counter on our Griff, we're pretty happy. They're drawing more cards, though, which we don't like. Not really interested in using Take Up the Shield right now. Unless they want to try to kill it with something, like use a card. But I don't want to just, like, use Take Up the Shield to gain some life from that attack. Forest is not really what we want. I think I just want to make more things. I could also gain some life. I would like to make a creature, though. Three, 6. Oh, it exiles it? Oh, come on. Oh, I guess we do get to just get rid of it. If we get this attack in, okay. Blood Hustler. And then they'll play the... They'll still play it, probably on the Griff, I would assume. And then we just can't really do anything about that. Yeah, that happens. That got exiled. Yikes. One time, Christmas, one time. Come on. Though we can Take Up the Shield, our Aven Interrupter, against this Shepherd of the Clouds, and then we're pretty happy. Because then we gain 3 more life. We own the skies, and we get to attack them a bunch. Okay. I think this is fine. I don't know if we block the Omen Port Vigilante, honestly. Sure. I wonder if we play Take Up the Shield first and then block. Because now they could have the thing. Oh, Path to Exile. Sure. Yeah, get a white source. Okay. We got 2 for 1, for sure. For sure, for sure. At least we got a block in. I think there were two different ideas around that. Well, we have to pressure them somehow. So I think we do want to just be like, Stagecoach. Play the Stagecoach. Well, let's go swinging. Make a dude. And kill our bighorn. We still got to make a dude, but it sucks. Well, okay. Oh man, this is not going well for us. 2 Blood Hustlers, also pretty bad. And a Shepherd of the Clouds we couldn't get rid of. Pretty bad. They could have done that. Oh, gosh, you gotta be kidding me. They make a 5 power creature next turn. I feel like we're just dead. Ugh, this is not going well. It's not going well, and I'm not having fun. And that is the worst. That's the worst part. Wow, they're not even going to be aggressive and kill us. They're just going to drain us out. That's... Oh. Well, another land. That's it. Good game, I guess. Well, we got our lands. We could also Tiny Bones on turn 1. But would we rather Treasure Dredger? I kind of like a turn 1 Tiny Bones, honestly. I guess we could also Treasure Dredger because we have the Conduit Pylons. I always forget that this doesn't come into play tapped. Alright, attack for 1. Let's Treasure Dredger. Oops. Guess we could keep that. We were playing against black, so maybe the destroy artifacts and enchantments doesn't matter as much. Ooh, black-blue. There might be something. Satoru. Sure. Sure. Guess we just attack with Tiny Buns. They don't really care. Shoot them. And then we'll Treasure Dredger and we can play our Griff next turn, or the other Griff. Attack for 2. Alright, they're plotting something, so they're going to draw lots of cards now, which is so annoying. What did they plot? Oh, a Buzzard. Interesting. What if we just gain life? Could also just ramp. Guess I'm kind of okay just ramping here. Boneyard Desecrator, shoot you for 1. Opponent's at 13. Play that. Draw a card. Canyon Crab. You're kind of annoying. Sure. I guess we attack with the Boneyard Desecrator and be like, okay. They could double block if they wanted, and then we can get rid of like a something else to kill it. What does a single blue do? Like, I guess it does something. Yeah, let's just attack for 3. If they have Take the Fall, which it kind of feels like they do. Okay, that's fine. Get them to 10. Kind of like just playing... maybe we just play this. They can't attack us now. We can also make a treasure. try to make sure that we could play Griff and Requisition Wade next turn. Seems kind of good. Also, we have the mana to sacrifice Boneyard Desecrator whenever we feel like. Or, sorry, sacrifice one of our creatures if they try to kill it. Put a counter on the Desecrator and get a treasure. If it's an outlaw, which we have 2. We got 2 Mr. Paws. That's what we used to call it back in OTJ. Mr. Paw. To remember what all the outlaws were. Alright, opponent, what are we thinking? Trying to kill our Griff. Sure, okay. That is all they're doing? Okay, let's just make a treasure. Alright, finally they have a card in their discard pile, so we can try to nab it with Tiny Bones. Yeah, I guess we just kind of like pump win, right? Just do this. All my stuff. And then probably just saddle this. Might as well. Opponent takes 6. Opponent takes 4. But loses everything. Basically. That's fine. Yep, they play that. They can probably get 2 blockers out this turn. We can pump the Griff again with our Treasure Dredger, or we could also just attack for 3, because pumping it doesn't do very much. But also it gets blocked by the crab anyway, so like, what's the point? Make a copy of... Alright, 2 flying guys. Alright, so pumping it... We just slam this, pump it, even bigger attack. Attack with everybody. Now we have a 4-7 and a 4-3 with a 4-5 and a 3-3. You're going to take 4 for sure. Because of the menace. I could sacrifice the Treasure Dredger to get an extra point of damage in. Or not care that much and just have lots of creatures. And now we can control the skies. We got a 2-5. They're at 2. I think we have it. Okay. That's right. That's right. Okay, we're still in it. We don't have anything but white mana, but Conduit Pylons is pretty good. We could just Conduit Pylons for a land. I like this. Keep. All right. Surveil 1. Ooh, well now we can just Tiny Bones turn 1. That's always fun. Tiny Bones. His bones are so tiny. It is funny how Tiny Bones is like a cute little guy. Like, oh, he's just a little guy. He's so fun. But like in reality, it's like a child skeleton. That's creepy as hell. And really sad. We'll play Erinx. Then I can Outlaw Medic crew the Arinx next turn. Because we won't be able to even Interrupter because we don't have another white source anyway. Well, we just drew a plane, so that's actually pretty exciting. Opponent has some mana up. Do we think they're going to, like, Holy Cow us or something? Maybe we just attack like this. They are going to Holy Cow us. Wow. We called it. They tried to come in and eat our Arinx or eat our Tiny Bones, and we said no. You will not be doing that, opponent. The next turn we can play Outlaw Medic and also Requisition Rate if we want. Attack with a bunch of stuff. That seems pretty good. I don't know. Do we want to wait till our Boneyard Desecrator's down to get an extra counter? That could be something. We're like, do you want to pay for your Holy Cow again? Opponent's pretty pissed. Of course, they're not going to play... Ooh, Forest. Opponent's not going to play around like a rare like this, but that was... We sniffed it out. I love it when we do that. It's so nice. The other thing we could have done is just played our Outlaw Medic and crew this up and be like, you can flash it in and block if you want. I wonder if they think they can cast this for flash because they cannot. Yeah, let's just play another Swamp. I'm like totally fine with these. I think we just attack with everything, though we don't have anything to do. So I wonder if we just want to scry here. You know what? I don't care. I think we just go for it. Although, if they have another Holy Cow... Looks like they're just going to... Like, what are the chances? What are the chances they got another one? Right? Am I right? Pretty high. They have something. They didn't do anything last turn. Makes this a really scary attack. But we are representing, like, lots of stuff. So, there's that, too. I think playing Boneyard Desecrator this turn will be great. And then next turn we play Outlaw Medic, pump the team, attack. And that's just kind of how the game goes. We can also pump the team crew even, which is pretty cool. Opponent's thinking. If we have a Take Up the Shield, like, that's the thing that they're probably thinking about. Like, do they have Take Up the Shield? Ooh. Exile target non-token creature. Destroy creature with the greatest power. Okay. Play a 4/3 menace, or 3/4 menace, sorry. We get Aven Interrupter back. Okay, that sure did stuff. I just really like that our opponent has to play Holy Cow at sorcery speed. Is great. Okay. Armadillo for a land. For another desert, sure. Holy Cow. They're going to scry before they surveil. Stagecoach. Speaking of Lotus, do I have thoughts on the new Lotus that's coming to Arena, to Aetherdrift? You're talking about the 6 mana one, right? That you sacrifice any number of artifacts and you make a bajillion mana. It seems interesting, very combo-y to me. So I'm not really interested in the card as far as like actually playing it. But it's definitely combo-y. I think we can keep a medic. I think we're fine just putting counters on our creatures and saying, let's go. Let's fucking go. We can keep Tiny Bones around. Next turn we just play Stagecoach, attack with a bunch of stuff. But yeah, that Lotus seems just like... It seems unplayable in draft and combo-y in constructed, so... Not a thing I'd like. It makes the most sense as a 6 mana ritual. Yeah, it makes a ton of mana. Ooh, interesting. Spinewood's Paladin. I see you. Or Spinewood's Paladin, sorry. Spinewood's Armadillo. With the Badlands Revival. That's pretty good. Very interesting. But I can also just like stagecoach. Oh, this has reach too. I always forget that part. I can just attack with this thing. Because I can attack with both of these. They can block this thing. Block the medic if you want. We gain life and draw a card off of it. You go to 9. Sure. Opponent doesn't have any permanents in their graveyard we can actually interact with, which is annoying. I do get to just, like, plot this. Oh. Why did you tap double white for that? Oh, jeez. Why? I don't understand. This is such a stupid auto tap thing. Like, why would I want to... Like, I have the ability to keep up Swamp and Plains. Why would I care about keeping up the Pylon? Like, sometimes I get it, but, like, there's no reason. There's no reason. Auto tapper killing us here. Holy cow on their turn to draw a card. Hopefully, they're trying to draw a creature, it looks like. Now I get one less attacker because of that, and makes that stagecoach look dumb. Yeah, I drove a Grizzly, sure. Sure. Guess we just do this. Play this. Like, pass the turn. Now we try to get counters on our Boneyard Desecrator, make it huge. That's essentially what we have to do with Vengeful Townsfolk. Somehow kill this stupid armadillo. Raven of Fell Omens. That's going to be annoying. It makes them gain some life. And Rictus Robber, just as a 4/3, sure. Take up the shield. That's actually pretty good here. I think we want to just say, hey, we actually don't care about this card. 2 of our cards care about it dying, though. Fierce Retribution is something we're interested in as well. I can pump up my team. I guess they are tapped out. I think this is probably a good play. Attack with a bunch of stuff. Take up the shield, whatever we need to take up the shield. And then we have Fierce Retribution on the way back. Sure. Sure. We can just kill this Spinewood's Armadillo. We sacrifice a creature. And then, which might be Tiny Bones, honestly. Tiny Bones is so small and puny. They're going to deal 8 damage. 2, 3, 4. Okay, we can't do all of it. So we save the Vengeful Townsfolk, or we save the Boneyard Desecrator. Desecrator does have Menace, so that's huge. But Townsfolk continues to get big. Does it make tapped treasures? No, it just makes a treasure token. Oh, actually, we could save both. We have to sacrifice our Stagecoach, though, which feels kind of bad. But we do get to kill so many creatures. Okay. Sacrifice the Tiny Bones, which is dealing damage, but we don't really care. Then we do get to sacrifice the security. And then give this lifelink and another counter. All right, we traded a bunch of cards, but we're at 29 and we have 2 huge creatures and a flyer that blocks. Like they have to chump. Oh no, they're just dead. This has menace. They can't do anything. Yes! Yes! Let's go. That was awesome. Okay. We're clawing back. Slowly, slowly we're getting in there. Oh. Sweet. Okay. We don't get to play the Griff, really, unless we find a green source, but Tiny Bones is awesome. Like, we do like turn 1 Tiny Bones. Okay. I wonder if we like turn 1 Tiny Bones into just playing a tap land and then Griff. Like, that might be better than playing the Outlaw. Right, because then we can play Outlaw after we play Boneyard Desecrator. I kind of like that, actually. Skip 2. Because our opponent... Ooh. Magda's a thing. When you commit a crime, create a tapped treasure token. This way don't do anything. We could have played this. Now I'm wondering if we just... No, we probably just play the Griff. I don't think we can hold up, like, Aven Interrupter just for fun. Because then if they don't play... If they plot something instead, it's not great. Magda goes and just makes 4/4s, right? Yeah. The OG goes and gets dragons and equipment from your library. They must have something... What do they have, though? What? Let's just get it out of their hand. I don't want to, like... This way they don't advance their board, at least. Oh, okay. Oh, just Rutstein get it back? Okay, so that's exactly what they wanted? That is annoying. I can also just Griff. I can also exile the Magda. I'm assuming Magda is going to be a problem, but Magda might be more of a problem before we get to actually do anything else. Because next turn we have like 3 options of either like killing something, playing a 3/4, or like holding up. I guess holding both of these up is kind of interesting. But maybe playing a 3/4 and then holding up these sounds better. Yeah, okay. That's pretty great. Wow, they're doing very good work here. Now playing a 3/4 feels really bad. Oh god, and they just get a Hard Bristle Bandit. That was a great turn for them. Can play Outlaw and a Steer Clear. Outlaw at least blocks something. Feels pretty weak, but I think we have to double spell. Like, and then if we don't have to use Steer Clear, then we get to play... Well, assuming we draw a land, we get to play Boneyard Desecrator, hold up Steer Clear. Yeah, I think we probably just... Why didn't it give me the option to cast this? Nothing's stopping me from casting cards in my opponent's turn, right? What just happened? Why couldn't I do that? Oh, did it just auto-pass for me? Wait, what happened? What just happened? Why was I not able to do that? It just didn't let me play Steer Clear. That was so shitty. Now I have this armadillo I have to deal with. All right. That was not cool. Not cool, Arena. Just auto-passing through my opponent's turn and I couldn't cast my spells? That was... Take full control sometimes. I don't like that at all. Basically, I have to chump this stupid armadillo. Oh. Because we have to get a bunch of lands, basically. Because we have to pay the stupid ward cost. Ward 3 is so much. Or get a Fierce Retribution, because then we have enough lands for that, but... Not cool. Now they're not going to attack with the Honest Rutstein. Oh, they will attack with the Honest Rutstein. Okay. And Magda. I think killing the Magda is something I'd like to do. Ugh. Well, I guess we just do that. Because they don't want me to trade here. Let's kill Magda if we can. Unless they have... It looks... Snake's gonna be on it, yeah. Now it's just even bigger. Jeez. Draw a card. Land. I needed one more turn before I can actually do that. Oh, God. We go to 4. This is the worst. Damn it. Back where we started. Not gonna lie, not in love. We also never drew Prairie Dog, which is like the first card we picked. It's always we got Tiny Bones on turn 1 a lot, but didn't do anything besides just be a Death Touch creature that would trade off sometimes. Medics felt fine, but not great. I don't know. Overall, this deck was pretty blah. And the games that we won were just ones that our opponent didn't have removal. So, like, we were just killing them in combat because we had a bunch of creatures. I don't know. I continue to not really like white-black specifically. 3/3. So just mid. Like, blech. Blech. Blech.